No. No f***ing sleigh bells. Greetings YouTube, welcome to 0AD Newbie Rush. I hope you're enjoying the festive season. I'm Jim Cogan and I'm bringing you a very special edition of the show today. We have a 1v1 clash. It's a small mainland map. It's the Alpine biome, and we'd have to call him a contender, I suppose. This, in the south, in the red, playing as the Britons, is Ricsand, rated 1644. A decent player. I've seen him play a few times, very good, but he is up against it today. In the north of the map, in the blue, the one and the only Borg, rated 2379. By every metric, the best player in 0AD history, without a doubt. And that's today's special game. So I thought I'd introduce Borg second because we're probably going to be featuring him quite a lot and what he gets up to. We're going to look at this closely. Absolutely overjoyed to have this replay sent to me by Hamdi, who must have stayed up late watching this, I think. Let's see how... no more talk. Let's see the game. Borg has gone for a couple of elephants. He's playing as the Morians, and he sent his cav straight down to attack Ricsand, playing as the Britons. And you would have to say this is a bit more than a scouting job, isn't it? He's blatantly going down there to cause mischief. Slightly conventional start by Ricsand. He's got women on the berries and they are about to get laid into immediately by Borg's cav. Ricsand very slow to respond. He sends them into the CC now. That's 3 kills for Borg within 1 minute and 55 seconds. So whether that will affect things, I'm not sure. They're not done yet. They're just coming straight back in, aren't they? Are they going to nick all of Ricsand's hunt on this side of the map? There is an elephant coming down. This is clever tactic. The elephant, a mobile drop site. So he's sending him down here. He's seen so much hunt on the way down. So this is looking good for Borg. He is still making cavalry. He's behind in terms of population, as you would expect, with a cavalry-centric approach. He's made 5 of them. They are now gathering up the hunt right on the edge of Ricsand's base. Ricsand has not made any infantry. Just got his one lone horseman here collecting hunt on the opposite side. He's grateful he's got some hunt. It's all female citizens otherwise. What's he doing? Is he scouting there? No, he's sending them around. I wonder if we're going to see watchtowers. Sent him right to the very edge. I think he's looking out for more horses. They're coming in from here. They're going to come in on these fields. So Borg, despite being down a little bit on population, he's now got 8 kills as more women retreat. I think he's going to keep Ricsand under the cosh for the whole of this opening exchange. Rex has sent a lone slinger to try and see them come in. I think he's going to get taken out in no time. What do you do in the face of this aggression? I guess you'd have to make as many slingers as you possibly can. It's still female citizens for Ricsand coming out. Borg has now pushed ahead in terms of population, but has actually housed himself temporarily for the briefest second. So Borg going for a fairly conventional approach. He's got certainly conventional at the base end of things. He's gone straight to farming. Got some idle time here, so he's taking it easy. I wonder if he's so confident. It's difficult to say. He's got 1 elephant, not quite sure what to do. He's going to help building the field, I suppose. And it's female citizens and 1 infantryman at the back, collecting wood in the main wood line at the rear of the base. Let's see how this is. This still a hunting expedition? They've cleaned up the hunt. The elephant is scouting with an elephant. And the cav are having a good look around just to see what there is. The population gap has opened quite wide now. We're only 4 minutes 30 in. Borg has got 53, of which it's 5 cavalry, 4 infantry, the rest are female citizens, and a couple of elephants. I think he's going to come in and take out take out numbers over this side. He's found a cavalryman, just one of them. He's not scared of him. He's dead. So that is bad news again for Ricsand. What can he do? He's going to just get plagued by this. I think he's got to put up sentry towers and try and stop the horses. This is really good play from Borg. He's found where all the hunters by scouting with this elephant. So these cav, if they need healing, they can head back in. But if he's making more cav, I'm not sure what is he making at the moment. It's female since he's going for farming. The elephant is coming all the way back. He's found loads of hunts, so if he needs to send the cav out again, he knows exactly where to send them to. It's incredibly efficient work. So we're all pretty impressed. Let's see how Ricsand is getting on. So population-wise, he's only 9 down, so he's no slouch himself. All female citizens, but he has been forced to produce a few more infantry. So they are now covering the flanks. Wherever there are female citizens gathering wood, he's got infantry. Should be able to see off any further cav rushes. Borg not looking like he's going to make any more cav. Surprised Ricsand hasn't gone in for a barracks to try and double up production. He's only going to win this with numbers, I think, rather than anything strategic. I just think Borg has got the drop on him. So that early psychological impact he'll have had. He's got an extra cavalryman out there now, 6 of them. And as predicted, they've gone straight for the hunt. And he's going to have a ready supply of food. He's already floating quite a high balance of food. A little bit down on the wood, but it doesn't look worried to me. His barracks has gone up. Nothing coming out of that. And now, as I speak, some spearmen coming out. Wood line going at the front. 6 women about to be joined by another 4. So he is open if Ricsand were to come in with an attack, but showing no signs of any sort of aggressive intent yet. All slingers that he's made, unsurprisingly. Don't think we're going to see any kind of a slinger rush. Certainly not in phase 1. We are 7 minutes in. Borg is on a population of 80, Ricsand on 66. So the gap is widening slowly. Borg has those early 10 kills to nil in terms of the lethality stakes, and we're entering a little bit of a lull in the game while they build up their economies. This is we're having a bit of a Christmas Day breather. Borg's farming operations are all coming into place. He's building houses. It's a high risk strategy. I think he feels he's not going to be attacked, so he's going for an excess of female citizens there on the front flank. He's now sort of filling them up with longbowmen and spearmen. So yeah. More female citizens coming out, so there's going to be a couple more farms, I think. What have we got down south? Let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was that 9 fields for Ricsand? He's not gone for a farming upgrade, but he has gone for numbers in terms of fields. 100 plays 80. We're 8 minutes and 25 seconds in. So incredible production from Borg, but somewhat advantageous to have that 10 kill lead. But a 20, it's over 20 now. It's population deficit. Ricsand needs to get a move on. He's got a barracks up now. He is producing slingers. He's got 2 barracks up, and he is producing spearmen from the other one. He started mining stone quite industrially, women still coming out of the CC. So Ricsand's put himself in a position. He's not being constantly harassed, so he is going to develop quite quickly now. How long till we see somebody go to phase 2? Wouldn't surprise me if Borg goes for it. Population of 120. He's got population to spare. Hasn't made any more cav. The cav that he has made, where are they? They're resting up in the CC, so they're going to be fully fighting fit when they come back out. Borg now moving on to small amounts of mining. Got an extra field going down. How many fields has Borg got? It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is an 8th one. Has he gone for farming upgrades? Has he got a farmstead, to be honest? That's the question. Don't think he has. Probably hasn't felt the need. It's all houses here. There's a farm. He's getting his farming upgrades now. And most of his forces concentrated in a big group on this wood line and this wood line. So the elephant is serving as the drop site for the mining, and mining starting now. And six infantry, longbowmen coming out of the CC. The horses are back out, that's ominous. And small numbers come in out of the barracks. The lead is 138 population for Borg, plays 119. They are definitely shaping up for a raid, these cavalry. We shall keep an eye on that. Borg has 56 infantry, plays 42 for Ricsand, plus this 6 cavalry who are coming in now. I don't think they're going to get much change out of the slingers, so he decides not to go in there. What else has he got in terms of soft targets? I think he's going to go for hunting now. Possibly he's seen there's nothing left that's easy pickings. Ricsand isn't stupid. He's a decent player. He knows that he's going to run into Cav again at some point. So it's a little bit scattered at the moment. He could do with having them in a concentration because Borg is ominously sweeping round to the far side. Still a lot of slingers here. Borg has now switched. No, his wood line's still running, so he's got plenty there. So while they're setting up this wood line, it's 12 slingers, and yeah, no soft targets there. What would he do next? Possibly come straight through the middle and have a go at the fields. No towers, so no defences, but I think he's going to do that. He might take out the storehouse. There's one lone female citizen there. It'd be sod's law if he just manages to almost telepathically come in and kill them. So the storehouse is staying up. There's only 3 slingers in the vicinity, and I don't think they fancy this. Nobody else nearby, so he's walked right into the most vulnerable area of Ricsand's base. Ricsand's trying to get slingers over, and Ricsand's been brave. He hasn't chucked the women indoors yet. We're going to have to see towers soon. I don't think Borg is going to get any closer. I'm surprised he didn't go in for a little bit more. He did lose a horse. Borg is going for an expansion, or is this remote mining? I suspect there'll be an elephant on the way somewhere. You're going an awful long way if an elephant isn't coming. Yeah, there's the elephant. He will catch up. So Borg heading straight down the middle, looking to go for the jugular. We have mining of all types going on for Ricsand. He is wanting to make a lot of slingers to try and fight off the inevitable attack that's going to be coming. Ricsand has phased up, so he's done quite well. He elected to phase up. I'm surprised Borg hasn't, to be honest. He's pop capped at 185. He's now gone to phase 2. Both players phase 2. That's really good. Both at phase 2 inside 13 minutes. Ricsand possibly stealing a bit of a march. We're seeing phase 2 building straight away from Ricsand. 2 markets? No, that was an accidental market. He's already building one here. So lost a bit of time there. Blacksmith, 2 blacksmith. That's what he meant to do. So yeah, bit of an error there. He's obviously rushing and under pressure. What's Borg doing? He is building a CC. So finished doing a remote bit of mining, and its CCs aplenty. We're seeing houses. Any phase 2 buildings? None from Borg. He's content to take his time. Whereas there's a clear statement of intent here. So blacksmith, he is going to try and upgrade in parallel. So don't get a chance to do this very often when I play. I keep forgetting. But we have a development. This is a full-on infantry attack from Borg. It's spearmen, it's longbowmen, 26 spearmen, 18 longbowmen. The elephant's there for moral support. I don't think it's going to do much attacking. It's coming up against 16 slingers. Lost a few spearmen. So, and the cavalry back out. So this is a distraction. These guys are going to come in and try and take out field. So it's a harassment. Ricsand is not messing around. He's sent everybody over. So he's pretty much lost his wood production there. And I think they're hunting. And Ricsand's decided to commit to this attack. I don't know if this is brave or stupid. He is notching up some kills. He's got 16 of them. Borg has 22, but there is still a population deficit. It's 204 for Borg. So I thought it was a 200 pop cap game, but Borg is showing a max of 240, so it must be 300. So they're going for the full-on population limit. Maybe it's 250. You never can tell. I think Rix has made his point. 24 kills he's finished up with from that exchange, place 31. But over on this side, we have more remote wood cutting. There's an elephant in there and lots of people collecting wood. What's Ricsand doing? He is building a new CC. So facing off opposite Borg, they will know where the other is. That tower has gone up, has not been garrisoned. He's got some guys who are chopping wood who can jump in there quickly if they need to. He's not gone in for the upgrades. He is now bartering for wood, so I think upgrades will be coming soon. We have, what's this, an elephant house. Elephant stables, so interesting. How far away is Borg? These two entities of town class building to get to phase 3. Ricsand is going for another attack, I think. No, he's putting towers down. He's trying to encircle Borg's territory. But he is committing a lot of slingers. He's got 49 slingers, 17 spearmen and 6 skirmishers. So they don't want to be attacked and denied in what they're doing. Borg is expanding out this way. What's he going for? He's building watchtowers and is committing more to the wood and metal mining over here. So he's got such easy access. The elephant stables is up. So still in phase 2, but he can get archer elephants and the more favoured war elephant, the ones that are good at knocking over buildings. He's got a very stable looking defensive situation. The barracks are going down. Ricsand trying to take out this tower, so he is going to deny that tower. He's got one up of his own, hasn't garrisoned that one. So they are arming themselves up. Ricsand has gone to phase 3. This is significant. Has he got enough for a fortress? Not quite just yet, lacking some stone. He's raiding. Is he going to raid the market? And has he gone for upgrades? So the much promised upgrade fest has not happened. He can upgrade his range. You'd think he'd be straight onto that. At the moment he is building fences around this tower, so interesting. Borg has gone to phase 3, and you can bet your life that Borg will be getting, he's got 4, Borg is at pop max at the moment, so he's overcommitted slightly. Like now he's made just enough. He's now got 4 elephants. They still can't come out, so yeah, I think Borg possibly might need to maybe kill a few excess citizens. That light's still flashing, so these elephants ain't going anywhere. They're not coming out until 4 people die, presumably. Might slaughter a few of his own worker elephants if they're no longer useful. Fortress going up for Ricsand. Still trying to build these wooden defences. I'm not sure what this is to do. Is it going to go right the way around the tower? I think possibly just to slow down anything that might be coming in to attack it. He's expecting elephants. And the elephants are on the way. It is a 300 popcap game because Borg has now increased his population capacity up to 280. It's 261 for Borg, plays 229 and lots to look at. Borg is now heading this way. He spotted stone over here, so he is claiming all the valuable resources. Having exhausted all of these, they're now going in all different directions. And will he bring those into a force and counter-attack? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's definitely 300 pop cap max gain. The Cav have come in. Did they go for a sneaky attack, or are they just hanging back? What type of Cav are they? They are ranged Cav. Has Ricsand gone in for any sword Cav to fight off the elephants? Hasn't got the fast training upgrade. I think he's focusing. Oh, in come the cavalry. Nobody in the tower, which is a bit annoying. I wonder if that's a ruse for a counter-attack. The Borg mobilizing troops in the middle. The elephants are out. Are these the war elephants? They think they must be. Can't really click on them. Yeah, they're out. The Cav come over this side. Ricsand is giving chase. They're demolishing the walls. I think they're going to get to this tower, but there's nobody in it. And Ricsand comes streaming in with all of his slingers. This elephant is being allowed to rampage. We have had some upgrades now for... oh, and we got rams out for Ricsand. It's all kicking off everywhere. So Ricsand trying to fight a bit of a rearguard action here against this war elephant. This war elephant is now dead. This one's still going, but won't live long through all that slinger fire. Ricsand is getting the high armor upgrade. Borg's cavalry, lots of them. We have 22 of them, and 7 light cavalry as well. So it's a mix of cav coming in. And they're going to come in on the field while Ricsand is distracted. No towers for Ricsand. He is going to really get a load of kills on the female citizens here. There are some infantry streaming past. He's not left any in the CC, so there's going to be a bit of a kill fest by the Cav here while Ricsand is fighting this enormous conflict up there. The Rams have gone back. They're just hitting a melee of elephants and infantry. It's longbowmen versus slingers. Population gap is still huge in Borg's favour, and down here the Cav are still killing everything. It's 77 kills plays 63 for Ricsand, changing all the time. 60, yeah, it's 85 kills now plays 70, and still going up 2 major conflicts. Can Ricsand get his rams into a position where they can do some serious damage? It's hard to say. The gap in population now, it's 246 plays around about 200, so Ricsand has really sort of stoked up production, but the women are still trying to farm while the Cav are still in there. There are no infantry units, so the women are being sacrificed. They've now gone into the CC. There is 2 infantry in there, so they will be shooting at the cavalry. But everything going into this hugely committed attack by Ricsand. Is he going to try and get to Borg CC? They're going the long way round. Their numbers have dwindled, but it's a valiant effort. He's knocking over houses. And he's been effective at killing. It's 132 kills for Borg plus 127. So Ricsand has been pretty lethal. These slingers are good. Cannot get the rams to the business end. The cavalry are coming in and out, being chased by lots of slingers. The women are back out from farming. Hasn't taken too many losses. Is Borg in trouble here? Has he got enough to stop Ricsand from destroying this infrastructure? He's focusing on housing, so I think he's trying to stop Borg from sort of, from... Oh, this is interesting. Borg is going in for a sneaky capture, and a war elephant coming in on the. It's a shame it didn't go straight for the. It didn't go straight for the fortress there. It's more of a distraction. So Ricsand has got people inside the CC. The elephant is now attacking the fortress. There is a lone slinger having a pop at him. I don't know who's... Yeah, the elephant's going to die long before that fort comes down. The horses have gone back in. They're now trying to capture this temple, which has been hastily garrisoned. In the meantime, Ricsand is on the CC. Have they got anything to stop it? I'm not sure. I mean, Borg has got another CC, so losing it will not be the end of the world. The slingers are now fewer in number. Ricsand down to a population of 160. He's thrown everything at this. He is trying to repopulate. Interesting, their max capacity is more or less the same. It's 265 is the most at the moment, unless they build some more houses for Borg. 256. The Cav have given up. The elephants are still coming in, and I don't know if there's anything to oppose them. There's only one ram in there. Ricsand has to retreat. He's looking to build a tower over here, but he's got to defend this. He's only got a handful of slingers coming in. 2 elephants on the fort, and that fort could be coming down. So he's got people inside the fort, but I think the fort is dead. So is that a body blow for Ricsand? He's still got a population deficit, and he's being pulled from pillar to post in the way that Borg does like to his opponents, stroke victims. But Borg not able to make too many inroads, and it kept that CC up, which I'm pretty impressed about. So what are we going to see next? The war elephants are now heading south and being assisted by the Cav. So Ricsand is definitely under pressure. There's a blue unit over here. It's that watchtower, so he's still keeping an eye on things. So Borg has got eyes everywhere. Pretty impressive. There goes the tower, and Ricsand's in trouble on this flank. This, I think, is a weakness. And Ricsand, despite having a high number of slingers, the priests are there, but the longbowmen, I think, are making a decisive contribution. The populations are still close, still 190 going down, so 190 for Borg, 162, but Ricsand is wearing them down, so a lot of kills. He's actually killed more. Ricsand has got 293 kills, plays 237 for Borg, but Borg's structural position looks better. But the elephants, the inability of Ricsand to make siege at the moment is huge. He's not in a position to make another fortress, and he's not in a position to mine because there is constant attacking going on. Ricsand is trying to capture this fort. That's a lost cause. There's 11 longbowmen in there, so he's not going to get that. Are we seeing another fort going up anywhere? I don't think Ricsand can still. He needs to either be trading, and the women have stopped farming. They're stood stationary. He is able to produce, but he's painfully low on food, so he needs to get the women farming, but completely distracted by this quite overwhelming force coming in here. Ricsand's other slingers have had to hastily start collecting wood again. Another load of war elephants come in. I think the CC could be coming down, so Borg has stretched him to the point where I think he's going to lose that. They've got nothing to stop it. They've got no... Yeah, so it's looking bad for Ricsand. The population gap now has widened. It's 193 for Borg, it's 128, and it's been an overwhelming two-flank display by Borg. He's managed this really, really well. Ricsand's coming in with a big group again. So for all the killing, and it's leveled up a little bit now. It's 337 for Ricsand in terms of kills, 342 now. Plays 305 for Borg. So Borg has not been... 300 kills in a 1v1 game is pretty incredible for either side. I'm really impressed with the lethality of both of them. But Borg has the advantage without a doubt. The elephants... Ricsand has not been able to respond quickly enough to the threat that they pose. And economically, he's in big trouble. He doesn't have the resources. And it's Borg who's buying up the food in the market. And this lack of stone and metal for Ricsand is causing him problems. He can't really do anything with this. The hero runs away. So the hero is on... he's on low aggression, so he's just trying to get as far away from the action as possible. Really be one of the few troops who'd be effective against this. Is it all over for Ricsand? It's looking like it. The population deficit is just under 50. Ricsand sent his slingers all the way in. They got a lot of kills on that run. It's over 400 now, but he can't really resupply. He doesn't have the food. The female citizens are farming again, but Borg is going to plan another excursion here. It's longbowmen, not supported by any war elephants this time. There are, what are those? Yeah, more on the way. So they will be coming in soon. Ricsand is desperately trying to mine. And he's got a half-completed tower that he's given up on. That watchtower's gone down. Here come the elephants. They are going to take out some of these structural buildings. I think really, if he's smart, he's going to have to roll in. He's still got upgrades he could have got, Ricsand. He did not get the full upgrades. He's just been incredibly effective at using these slingers. Ricsand, desperate for wood. He's got a small army over there trying to build up that. There's a few structural remnants here and a watchtower, and Garrisy's going to lose that to Borg soon as well. Borg has got a tower up right here. It's difficult. It's just outside of being able to hit these people mining, but they're not mining the amounts of stone that Ricsand needs. He's still not in a position to put up another 4, and I don't think it would stand very long even if he were. And this could be, we could be closing in for an end game pretty soon. More elephants come in, so Ricsand has to pull away troops from whatever they're doing. They were trying to build a fort, a temple right in the middle of the CC. There goes that building, and the Indian elephants. The Indian war elephants pull back out, being chased by slingers all the way. Borg has come in here, captured a storehouse. He's going to capture another one. It's territorial bleed from Ricsand. And yeah, what can you say? It's looking desperate for Ricsand. He's just gradually being eroded. He's resorting to building palisade walls just to try and slow down the attacks from these elephants. He's got tower here. It's fully garrisoned. He's got wood operations here. He's run out of wood on this wood line here. They still are 9. They're no closer to being able to build a fort. This tower is certainly making light work of these walls. And what can you say? Are we going to see Ricsand resign? It's 228 for Borg, plays 145 for Ricsand. Borg is actually the one doing all the mining. So this must be desperately frustrating for Ricsand. He'd done pretty good. He'd made a dent. He's certainly given Borg stuff to think about, but he didn't have to think about it for too long. And then they're going in trying to take out barracks. This one's almost gone. It's gone now. That elephant just got back to make sure. I think it's going to die on the way back. Does Ricsand know about these guys here? He's chasing an elephant. He's just ignoring them. Oh, he's spotted them now. And now they're on the run. So where is the next attack from Borg going to come from? More elephants on the way. Everybody's piling over to this flank. Have they got enough for a fort? No, he's recaptured the stone, so there are going to be people go straight to mining, surely. He needs stone. He's going to try and capture this tower or destroy this tower, because this tower is giving him hell. He can't mine while that tower is there. So this tower is coming down. Oh, what's this? This is a huge movement of forces over here. We have, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, was it Ashoka the Great? So that's his hero, and they are building a CC over that side, so they're going to eat up all that territory. So not looking for a straight knockout blow. It's an attritional defeat for Ricsand. It's going to be, surely.
Yeah, see?
Ricsand on the retreat again. It's 240, plays 144. The elephant and the hero are coming in on this side of the map now, because Ricsand's got nobody over there. Has he got anybody in these structural buildings? The hero's going in for the kill on the wood. He's got nobody in the temple. There's an ungarrisoned tower. I think Ricsand is suiciding these troops now. He's not really got much choice. It's get as many kills as you possibly can. I think he could finish with more kills. He's got 430. So the amount of fatalities in the festive period has been exceptionally high. Probably more than in your average 4v4 game. And the elephant's making light work of all this infrastructure. Ricsand isn't producing anything. He doesn't really have the resources to do so. There's odd troops coming out. It's down to one barrack, 2 barracks on the CC. This one is going to get pretty much beat up. So the houses are coming down. So the capacity to actually make anything has been completely lost. Borg's still focusing on economy whilst fighting this battle. Ricsand down to population of 83. It's all over bar the shouting, surely. Ricsand has fought valiantly, but has come up against the machine that is Borg. And it's been a pleasure to watch, I have to say. But how is he going to finish it? The elephants come back in. This barracks is going down. I think this temple will be next. There's not much that Ricsand can do about this. He's still trying to make individual units. Got a couple of spearmen, a couple of slingers. The enemy are literally at the gates, and the elephants are largely unopposed. Everybody else is being worn down by these longbowmen. And we've got, what else have we got? A few swordsmen in there as well, and the hero. Population of 63 and falling for Ricsand, 249 for Borg. 460 kills for Borg, 400. Will he get to 500 or has he resigned? No, the CC has gone. Yeah, Ricsand has resigned. He got to 500 kills and decided that's the best he's going to get out of this. At least he can brag about that. What a game. There we go. So our first look at Borg on 0 AD Newbie Rush, and it was befitting of the occasion, I think. Let's have a look how that shaped up. Borg made an incredible 711 units, killed 460, lost 500. So 500 kills for Ricsand, so bragging rights definitely, but was the result in doubt? I think as soon as Ricsand's fortress went down and it was clear that he was going to get elephants from one side, infantry from the other, and that was going to be the pattern. I think he fell behind after that early raid from Borg and the die was cast. Let's have a look at the kill death ratio. So 0.92 for Borg, 1.09 for Ricsand, but Borg able to outproduce and outmaneuver Ricsand quite competently. In terms of techs, nobody maxed out on tech. Borg, interestingly, I think Ricsand missed a trick there. He had the 2 blacksmith, not able to level up his troops to such a degree, especially the ranged infantry. Borg did get that, and the longbowmen in the end were quite decisive. At the elephants as well. Well, there you go. As we're coming to the end of the year, I think we'll have a few more episodes of Newbie Rush before the end of the year. But I hope you've enjoyed the Christmas special. I certainly have. Congratulations to Borg. I think he gets enough credit all the time, so we're not going to blow too much smoke up Borg's backside for victory. He was the clear favourite. Well played to Ricsand. He put up a hell of a fight, but it was not enough. Congratulations, Christmas Day victory for Borg. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to be notified of future episodes. If you'd like one of your matches featured on the show, see the video description of how you can submit your replays. And if you can't wait for the next episode, then why not check out these playlists in the end titles for more replays, commentary and tutorials on 0 AD Newbie Rush. I'll see you in the next video.